Apple is finally adding some of Gmail's best features to its own email apps. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about how Apple is copying features from Gmail. Today's video is brought to you by Clean Router. More on them at the end of the video. Alright, so the headline says it all, folks. Apple is finally adding some of Gmail's best features to its own email apps. Mail is getting features like undo and scheduled send. Before further ado, let's jump right in. Apple announced some major new features for Mail that finally bring the email app closer to parity with Gmail and other popular email clients. This is the writing of the writer, of course, but I do definitely agree with him. I personally rely on Mail on Mac, me too, for my work emails, and I think I'll be taking advantage of many of these updates once they're available. I do feel like a lot of these features that are announced, which we will cover in this video, are going to be widely used across the entire audience of the ecosystem. Perhaps the most useful will be an undo send feature, which will let you call back an email within 10 seconds of hitting the send button. It's a feature that I'm a big fan of in Gmail, me personally too, and I've used it more than I care to admit to save myself from sharing an embarrassing typo the person writes. That's not me, I don't make typos. A remind me feature will let you set a time for an email to come back to the top of your inbox. I already use Gmail's similar snooze button quite often to earmark emails for the weekend. A new scheduled send feature that allows you to specify exactly when an email should go out, and Mail will even tell you when it thinks you've forgotten to include an attachment. Gmail in and of itself, it's a pretty mature email client, and it just has all kinds of crazy features that you could possibly want any email client to have. I completely understand that there's extensions that make it more personal and more powerful at the end of the day, but as a suite on its own, I personally believe that at this very point in time, you can't really do anything better than Gmail. Let's go ahead and jump into the features that Apple is bringing in. So the new Mail features will be available in macOS Ventura, iPadOS 16, and iOS 16 when they're released this fall. You can see the full list of what's coming in the screenshot taken from Apple's macOS Ventura all new features page. So here's the screenshot itself, and taking a look at things, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 features. Starting off with the first one, we have Smart Search Corrections, which is an intelligent search system that improves your results by correcting typos and using synonyms for your search terms. Smart Search Suggestions is a feature that sees a richer view of shared content and more from the moment you begin to search for email messages. Missing recipients and attachments is the third feature on the list. It allows you to get notified if you forget to include an important part of your message, like an attachment or a recipient. Undo send, pretty self-explanatory, but it allows you to easily unsend an email message that you just sent before it reaches the recipient's inbox. Scheduled send, once again, pretty straightforward. You schedule the email to be sent at the perfect moment in time. You pick the date, the time, and the magic happens. Follow-up. Move sent email messages to the top of your inbox so you can quickly send a follow-up. The Remind Me feature allows you to never forget about an email that you opened but didn't get back to. Select the date and time to be reminded to have messages resurface in your inbox. And last but not least, rich link. Add rich links that give your email messages more context and details at a glance. At the end of the day, I do feel like each and every single one of them, they're good features to have. They definitely make the email experience more desirable and more convenient for the end user, whether you're on the sending end or on the receiving end for that matter. And I do get that Apple is taking notes from Gmail's playbook, but then again, it's technology. There's always room for improvement, there's always room for innovation, and they gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta keep on improving, and a competition among companies is always something that works out for the benefit of you and me, the end user. I personally am a big fan of all these features, but undo send is by far gonna be my favorite one to use out of these. Well, that's pretty much it from my side. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below. Clean Router is the only router you will ever need because it allows parents to easily manage all the devices in their homes and stop internet pornography. It's simple and easy to use, doesn't slow down the internet, and allows you to block pornography, gambling, and anything else that you don't want your kids to see using the 7-layer IntelliFilter. Logs all activities per device. It also allows you to put time restrictions, get email reports, and gives you the ability to block content by keywords and even filters YouTube. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.